Welcome to Practice Easy English. Learn new action words vocabulary in English with pictures and examples. Trip. To stumble or fall due to hitting one's foot against something. I tripped over the rug. Be careful not to trip. Stumble. To trip or lose balance while walking. I stumbled over a rock. She stumbled but didn't fall. Tumble. To fall suddenly and uncontrollably. He tumbled down the stairs. She tumbled on the grass. Trample. To step heavily on something, causing damage or injury. Be careful not to trample the flowers. Don't trample on my shoes. Stomp. To tread heavily and noisily. She stomped her feet in anger. Don't stomp around the house. Tilt. To move or cause to move into a sloping position. Tilt the bottle to pour water. The building is tilted. Pound. To strike repeatedly with force. He pounded on the door. My heart is pounding. Clench. To close tightly together. She clenched her fists in anger. Clench your teeth and bear the pain. Tremble. To shake involuntarily, typically as with fear or cold. She trembled with fear. He is trembling with cold. Shove. To push someone or something forcefully. He shoved me aside. Don't shove your way through. Ascend. To move upward, climb, or rise. Let's ascend the mountain. the balloons ascended into the sky. Descend. To move or fall downward. We descended the stairs. The airplane began to descend towards the runway. Grab. To seize suddenly and roughly. He grabbed my hand. Grab your coat, it's cold. Tug. To pull something hard or suddenly. He tugged at her sleeve. Tug the rope to start the motor. Flutter. To move with quick, light, flapping movements. Her eyelashes fluttered as she woke up. The curtains fluttered gently in the breeze. Squat. To crouch or sit with knees bent and heels close to or touching the buttocks. He squatted to tie his shoes. Let's squat by the fire. Mumble. To speak quietly and unclearly. He mumbled an apology. Stop mumbling and speak up. Creep. To move slowly and quietly to avoid being noticed. He crept into the room. The cat crept up on the bird. Poke. To jab or prod with a finger or a sharp object. He poked his friend to get his attention. Please don't poke the sleeping cat. Prick. To make a small hole in something with a sharp point. I pricked my finger with a needle. Don't prick the balloon with a pin. Pierce. To make a hole through something. She got her ears pierced. The arrow pierced the target. Stab. To thrust a knife or other pointed weapon into someone or something. The attacker tried to stab the guard. He stabbed the knife into the pumpkin. Leap. To jump or spring a long way, to a great height, or with great force. He leaped over the fence. The frog leaped into the water. Lunge. To make a sudden forward thrust with a part of the body or a weapon. She lunged forward to grab the ball. He lunged at the thief. Skid. To slide, typically sideways, on slippery ground or as a result of stopping or turning too quickly. The car skidded on the ice. She skidded across the floor. Swerve. To change direction suddenly. The car swerved to avoid the dog. Don't swerve while driving. Dash. To run or travel somewhere in a great hurry. He dashed out the door. She made a dash for the train. Glide. To move smoothly and effortlessly. The swan glided across the lake. She glided into the room. Slump. To sit, lean, or fall heavily and limply. He slumped in his chair. She slumped against the wall. Scurry. To move hurriedly with short, quick steps. They scurried to the exit. The mice scurried away. Dart. To move or run somewhere suddenly or rapidly. The cat darted across the room. She darted out of the way.